Kevin Maloney visiting with head coach Kenny Bizot. Coach, coming off a big win tonight, you clinched that number 4 seed in the ASC East conference tournament coming up in a couple weeks. You're likely going to have to play Mary Hardin Baylor at their place. Talk about that a little bit and just clinching a 3rd straight appearance in 3 years for you here.
Well, it was certainly our goal from the start, and I got finished telling our guys what a big deal it is, especially this year. I've been in the ASC for a few years now. The way that the East, it was a battle every night, and this is one of the best I think I've seen from all the way from team number 7 to team number 1. The talent and how hard every night was. It is quite an accomplishment to be one of the top 4 teams and going to represent the East in the conference tournament. We're excited. You know, we got one more game here. I kind of was over talking with the players a little bit ago, and they stopped me because they're ready to play on Saturday, and we are too. But it is an accomplishment. We can start doing some things now as far as making arrangements to get ready for our game on Friday night. We feel like it will be in Belton. We feel like we will play Mary Hardin Baylor 1st seed. We played them well here when they were here earlier this year. So we're excited. We've got a lot of work to do, but we are very excited and honored to be going as a number 4 seed.
2 big things the last few weeks has been your defense. Really stepped it up tonight, held them to 57 points, I believe, but tied a school record with 16 steals. Talk about that a little bit, and what have you been really working on the last few weeks in practice to really turn up that defensive tempo?
Well, we've guarded well all year, and you know, early in the year we were playing pressure defense, but not so much one pass away. And what we're doing now is we did make a few adjustments to where we're trying to be a little more aggressive, and I think it is shown. I think we're getting our hands on a lot more basketballs. I think we're getting our hands on a lot more passes and a lot more deflections, and what it's doing is allowing us to put up some more points. And our offensive game seems to be becoming a little more easier because of our defensive effort. So, and we got guys that have really bought into the concept. You know, tonight we were 6 for 26 from the 3-point line. Well, if we're not guarding well, if we're not getting after on defensive end, we're not going to win that game. But the fact that we were able to keep them to a low total and keep getting some deflections and score off of that transition way with the way we get stops, it's nice. I'm a defensive guy, so it makes me proud that we are defending pretty well.
Talk about your bench play a little bit tonight. 27 points off the bench. Neil Welch hit some threes there, hit a couple back-to-back, got the crowd into it, and really, you know, blew up in a game that was about a 6-7 point game and turned it to about a 17-point game. So just talk about your bench play and how key that's going to play a factor in the postseason.
Well, it's going to be huge. You know, you can't go expect to try to win 3 games and play 6 or 7 guys. It's going to take all 13 of us going. It's going to take all 13 of us focused and understanding what we try to do. We have guys that can play, and you know, I guess one of the things that I've been doing is as guys are going pretty well, obviously they stay on the floor and they get good minutes. The difference right now when we started winning some of these games here of late is now when guys maybe needing a break, when guys aren't playing as well, we're able to put some more people in and they do a really good job coming off the bench. You know, that's the key of college basketball. In high school you can get away with playing 5, 6, 7 guys. In college you've got to have a bench, you've got to have some depth, and I think right now we have some guys that have proven that they can step up and play in the ASC, and hopefully we could continue for 3 games in that tournament, and our bench is going to be a huge factor in our success in the tournament.
Coach, last question. This weekend, your alma mater coming to town Saturday. What will a win over Mississippi College mean for you and for your program?
Well, not so much over Mississippi College, but the fact that we have 14 wins, tied our school record as far as most wins. I want this team to get to number 15. You know, these guys have really worked hard. Josh Twan, Hakeem have been here for 4 years. All our players have worked hard. They deserve success. I want them to at least go out this year and say, you know, hey, we've got the record. We've got the most wins at UT Tyler basketball history. You know, playing Mississippi College is always fun because I have such respect for the coaching staff. I know the coaching staff. I've been knowing their head coach for a long time. Their athletic director is kind of like my second dad. Their assistant coach was my assistant in high school in Mississippi. Just have nothing but respect for Mississippi College. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm glad that we do have a clinch today and not having to go into that game, you know, worrying about winning or losing as far as to see go to a tournament. But it is a very important basketball game for our program, and we're going to go hard and try to see if we can't get to number 15.
Coach, congrats on the win tonight. Good luck on Saturday, and we hope to see you guys make a nice little run in the conference tournament.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys and all you do to make our home game so special. Appreciate it.